Now, I'm all for all of us having a personal opinion on who we think should have won the Ballon d'Or, but what we're not going to do is say that Rodri does not deserve it, because that is straight up blasphemy. Rodri deserves the Ballon d'Or just like any other person would have. He's had an amazing season. There's nothing more as a central defensive midfielder that you could have done. There's nothing more that you could have done as a central defensive midfielder, and for me, it's a win for football. It's a win for football because central defensive midfielders get acknowledged. We know how these awards have always been biased towards attackers, and this is a great win for football. It's a great way to recognize an always underrated and underappreciated player. It is completely fair to say that Vinicius Jr. deserved the award. Yes, it's completely fair. However, he finished second. Not everyone can win, and you're not going to win all the time. He had a great season as well, but unfortunately it was deemed not enough. You have tier 1 haters on the timeline making fake posts about Rodri's performance last season, and we saw how it was. We know what it was. We saw every day the level of consistency that this man reached, his importance for Manchester City and for Spain. Without Rodri, City do not win the Premier League. Without Rodri, Spain do not win the Euros. We saw that. He was pivotal in both those teams. He hardly lost the game. He only lost the one FA Cup final, right? So to say that Rodri does not deserve this award is a crime. It is blasphemy, and it's really unfair towards Rodri himself, and it's very disrespectful. I mean, you have a tier 1 hater who he made a 70-minute compilation of Rodri's mistakes and errors during the season. And I promise you, for every error that Rodri made last season, we can find times 2 or times 3 the amount of errors Vinicius Jr. made. But we're not going to do that. We're not that petty. But I promise you that is the case. Simply also because Vinicius Jr. is an attacker and is bound to take more risks, so we understand that we're not dumb. For every minute of this video, we can double it for the amount of times Vinicius Jr. was making mistakes on the pitch, made errors or bad decisions. And this is not even including his embarrassing or unsporting behavior on the field. Yes, unfortunately, Vinicius Jr. didn't win. A lot of people wanted him to win, but it does not mean that Rodri is not a worthy candidate to hold this Ballon d'Or. Rodri was amazing. He won the Premier League with City. He himself was undefeated winning this Premier League. He won the Euros with Spain. He himself was undefeated with Spain. He was in Team of the Season for the Premier League. He was in Team of the Season for the Euro and won Player of the Euro, Player of the Tournament at the Euros. He won the Super Cup with Man City, and he won the Club World Cup with Man City while winning the Golden Ball at the Club World Cup. So please, this man deserves all the praise that he can get. I think it is definitely a win for football. Because it recognizes players like this. He's not flashy, he's not a superstar, he's not famous, he doesn't have an Instagram, he's not cool, he does not do all the other things off the pitch that all the other superstars do. But that does not mean his football shouldn't speak for itself. He lets his football speak for himself. And this is a great person, a good guy who's just wanted to play football, has a great mentality, and gave us consistency week in, week out. And therefore, for me, is a worthy winner. I'm sorry Vinicius Jr. didn't win it. Sometimes you don't always win. This is not the first time we've had a contentious win or where some people have outrage. I wanted to end it off by saying congratulations, Rodri. Congratulations, Manchester City. Congratulations to the Premier League. Congratulations to all the nominees. And unfortunate and sorry to Vinicius Jr. who finished runner-up. It must hurt, but he'll be back stronger. He'll be back stronger. But definitely Rodri deserves this win as well. With that being said, that's my video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.